Hi, my name is William Ulrich, and today I'm going to try to quickly show you my recent Java project that I've been doing in IB Computer Science, which is called a Flashcard Virtual Machine. This project is also sort of for my IB Economics course because the deadline for this project is for my IB Economics exam because the students need a better way to study for economics, so I decided to create a virtual flashcard machine, which basically would emulate or create electronic flashcards. So if you don't know what a flashcard is, to give you an example, here you have a video of me showing the front and the back of a flashcard. That's basically all it is. It's a front and a back of a piece of paper. But it's a great study method for students because you can put a word or a definition on the front of the card, and you can put the opposing word. You can put a word on the front of the card, and you can put the definition on the back of the card. This way, it really helps you memorize terms and get very familiar with them. So I'm going to go ahead and open the program right now. One of the problems with traditional flashcards, though, is they're very easy to lose because they're just slips of paper. You don't always remember how you've done on like past tests of a set of flashcards, and it takes a while to sort of handwrite out. So with virtual or electronic flashcards, you can sort of get around all those issues. So here I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the flashcards. I have two sets that I've been working on. We're going to go ahead and open up some official IB terms. Here you can see the sort of virtual flashcard right here. On the left side, this whole thing is sort of a front of the card. The left side has the text of the card. So right now, since we're on the front of the card, we have the term itself. So how we've gotten this sort of view is besides creating in Java, the Java is reading out of a CSV file. A CSV file being a comma separated value, which basically just separates all the values with commas, or sort of the columns by commas. So you can see I'm really just using three columns. I'm using A, B, and C. A has the term itself, so here we took the term absolute advantage from the first row in column A. The definition is in column B, and then in column C I'm keeping the path to the different images that are related to it. So for absolute advantage, we see that there's no path because there is no image available for this flashcard. So if we were to flip the card, we could see that there is here's the definition for absolute advantage. It's listed here and here. They match up because when the file opened up, it read through the entire CSV and matched everything together in a object I created that was called flashcard very originally now. Anyway, so we can go ahead and click flip, and we can go back and forth between the front and the back of the card, as you saw in that video, or a little video I had over here. So then we can go ahead and mark that we know this term. We can say that we got it correct. We knew the definition, so we get it correct. Since flashcards is like sort of a self-test method to study prep, so this isn't really a test. So you're really it's up to the user to say whether or not, be honest and say whether or not they are correct or incorrect. And there's no incentive to say you were to be dishonest because you're only trying to help yourself. So here I'm not sure what this term is, so I might go ahead and click incorrect. Oh wait, this way this message pops up and blocks you from being able to use the incorrect button until you go to the back side, because on the back side you have the definition. So this keeps you sort of informed about what the definition. Make sure that the user actually finds out what the definition is. So we can keep going, and now I'll click incorrect. I'm going to go through the rest of these cards rather quickly until we get here. Here you can see that the CSV successfully read the path and then was able to use this path to open the picture file and print it in here, which is nice because then you can have files sort of supporting your learning. And that way it's very much like a flashcard where you could draw sort of this aggregate demand picture into it. So that's nice, and it's really easy. So anyway, we can go ahead and just go through. Aggregate supply has its own graph, and that's been read successfully. And once we finish this test, we can see that we get an output of how we've done on the test, or a results page. On this results page, not only do you get you get a list of correct words and a list of incorrect words, you also have the two options of either retrying the whole test or just testing the cards you've gotten wrong, which are both very nice options. So right now I'm going to go ahead and choose the test and correct cards, and you can see that we have a count of 2 cards this time instead of 8 cards as we had last time, because this time since on the last test we only got 2 cards wrong, we only have to retest 2 cards. So that's basically where the program is right now. I'm very happy with where the program is, especially recently I was having a little trouble with sort of getting the images to work exactly how I wanted them, but through a grid layout function I was able to sort of split it up, and the scroller made it really nice. Also, the display related images helped in case the image was larger than I needed it, or it was in case the image was too large to sort of be displayed on the screen. But there are a few things I still have to do. I want to create a better algorithm for sort of randomizing the cards, and I might include how users have done in past tests to sort of help randomize the cards more efficiently. That way you don't the user doesn't have a bunch of cards that they've already gone through, they've already gotten correct, and then a list of, and then at the end of the list they have to go through all the ones they didn't know, because that would sort of be a little annoying and maybe demotivating, or possibly cause depression during study or cram sessions. But other than that, and also I'd like to see that the program have a better user interface, because right now it works, but it's not exactly pretty. And so that's and I want the users to be able to create their own cards, because right now all you're really able to do is use the cards that I've created in the CSV. So I want users to be able to write to files to create CSVs, maybe without even knowing they're actually using CSVs. That way they can store cards, and they can use their own cards that they created later to test themselves, because this would be a lot more efficient, and it give the program a lot more purpose than it does have now. Other than that, I really appreciate you listening to me speak about my program, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks a lot.